Hey, what is up guys, it's Robbie Your Parts, and today is episode 14 on Project CB. Today's pretty exciting as we have the interior going in. I got the harness bar mocked in. That thing was kind of a pain in the ass. It's one of those universal ones, and you kind of got to find mounting spots where to put it. The correct bolts weren't even included with the kit. It's just total kind of shit show with that end of it. But I was kind of stuck with having to get a universal one because no one really makes a particular one for the CB, unfortunately. If they do, let me know, because I might switch it out because this one's pretty crap. Eventually a street cage will go in there, but for right now I definitely want to get on the street, and I need harnesses or seat belts of some type, so that harness bar is what's going to do that for me. Now for the seat, I definitely went with a seat that, or a brand that has some reputation, heritage, and I didn't want to get a crappy seat because that is something that you're literally putting your ass into. So what I went with was this bad boy. Boom, we got here the RECARO Profi RPG, I believe. It's really nice. I particularly like the look of this one. The feel of it's really nice too. Tucks you in really good. And then I got the slider kit to go ahead and go on it so we can slam them on the planted brackets. So here's the bar, the harness bar mocked up, and the fitment actually isn't terrible. Got a spacer in the back right here and then one in the front. And if you guys are CB owners, this is the 49.5 inch bar. They also have a 50.5 inch, or it's a 48.9 inch, some shit like that. This one was the closest. The 51 was a little bit too big, and then the 47 was obviously way too short. The rods on this could be a little bit shorter, as it puts the harness bar quite high, and I don't even have them extended really whatsoever. They're pretty much, you know, the shortest they can go, maybe by a thread or two. I'm not terribly disappointed with the bar. It's just was a pain in the ass to get in. It's not exactly what I want to go with, but you do what you got to do. So today just kind of turned into somewhat of a train wreck with the install. So we got the harness bar in. That took a couple trips to the hardware store because NRG does not supply. I don't say they don't supply, they give you hardware, but then I literally didn't use one piece of it except for maybe one of the spacers and the washers that came in the bag. So I don't know. That was one irritating thing. So I had to go a few times to the store to figure out the length, the pitch, all this good stuff. But let's see what and you know what? It's not even in totally yet because I still got to go back one more time to figure it out. So it's turned into a little bit more of a project than I thought. But in the end, again, guys, I'm trying to do this to where it is incorrectly, and I don't want to have to go and uninstall it later when I have all the seat in and everything. So this is how it's gonna look, and I thought I had it in backwards or upside down because it's so high. So you guys let me know what you think. It's like halfway up the window. I mean, I don't know if it's just because of CBs and that's just how it is. Maybe because the back seat and this is the coupe or whatever. I have no idea. You know what? I'll put the seat in right now, and that way we can kind of gauge how high it is. Okay, that's about where it's gonna be at. I sat in it. It's not attached to anything. It's on the wrist, just sitting on literally on the bracket. But with my leg length and stuff like that, I do have the sliders, but that's pretty much where I'll be at. And it's not a bad distance from the harness bar. It just seems so high compared to the back of the seat. I thought it was supposed to be a little bit lower or even, so it's kind of boggling me a little bit, unless I just get new rods, maybe some shorter ones. But it is coming together. I think it looks really nice. Interior kind of theme, black and just RECARO. When you're doing a project car, the trunk becomes the part storage. Got the functions on in the back with the LCAs. Painted the hubs. Interior's getting done. Fronts are all ready to rock. Got the cooling system in. Finished that up. Just got to put the headlights on and get the bumper on. And wheels are here. Just got to get the tires, and we'll get those mounted on. Then we can get this bad boy on the ground and get it started up. So tomorrow we'll definitely get the seat all squared away and get that all buttoned up and finish up the harness bar and get the interior pretty much completed for right now, just to get it streetable and get it driving. Eventually I'm gonna end up taking everything out again and dry icing the whole thing and pretty much getting all the, what do you call it, the sound deadening stuff out. Maybe paint it a certain color, I don't know. I haven't thought of any of that yet. I want to hear what, maybe you guys can suggest. It'd be cool if you guys start suggesting what we should do to this car. I mean, this is all open project. We are going to take it to the track. So that's why I am putting good stuff in it. And harness bar, I don't know if it falls under that category or not, but everything else has been really top of the line stuff, so I'm trying. Thank you again so much for all you guys that have newly subscribed, all the OG subscribers. Thank you so much. I wouldn't be here without you. Remember, always live your dream. This is Robbie, Your Parts. I'll talk to you later. Bye.